Happy International Women's Day. It wouldn't be right not coming on here and acknowledging International Women's Day and helping to help women to become unstoppable. So I believe the future is female, and you're most welcome to what is normally our Motivation Monday, but we're changing it up for International Women's Day and helping women to become truly unstoppable. So as people are joining us live, do let us know where in the world you're coming from. I'd love to know. Pop it down in the comments below. Let us know if you're watching this live or watching the replay, and if you have any specific questions. But I'm going to unpack for us today what stops women becoming unstoppable. Thought that was kind of apt considering it's International Women's Day. So for those that don't know me or have never seen me live before, thank you so very much for joining in. My name is Lisa Barwise, and I consider myself a wellness alchemist. That means that I'm the kick-ass catalyst in the transformation of women around the world, strong of mind, body and character. And I do that through Warrior Goddess Kettlebell training and our Warrior Goddess Body Shape Change program. And I'm the podcast host of the Goddess Got Goals award-winning podcast. And I want to share with you what I see that stops women from becoming unstoppable. And what do I mean by unstoppable? So first of all, let's kind of dig in here. So what I mean by unstoppable is they set goals that they want for themselves. Now, this is often the first hurdle for women to say out loud that they want something, that they want to be more, that they want to have more, that they want to change something about themselves. They want to transform their bodies. They want to get fitter or stronger. They want to start a business. They want to change a career. Whatever it is for them, the first hurdle tends to be in actually expressing and not feeling guilt or overwhelming self-doubt in wanting to actually have more or be more in their lives. I see it time and time again with women who struggle, who just want to be able to say, well, I want to be stronger. I want to change my body shape. I want to, be successful in X, Y, and Z, but just struggle with that. So that's the first hurdle. And then the next hurdle is, what happens when they are stopped? What happens when they come headfirst into an obstacle or a setback or a no or rejection or not being able to do something? And these are the two things that I see time and again that stop women from being unstoppable. The first one is easily fixed with understanding what a goal is and also being able to achieve a goal without, as we say here in Northern Ireland, to not throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? To be able to achieve a goal that is actually going to help us to be a better person, but also that we can just state out loud that we want something without feeling the rejection or feeling shame or guilt for wanting something and not being okay just with how life is right now. So this is something that I see when it comes specifically to body shape change. We don't have this conversation with our families, with our partners, with our parents, with our colleagues or people that are surrounding us, that we want to change what we're currently doing. And we don't set boundaries. We don't set ourselves up for having those awkward conversations, more often or not with our partners, maybe with our parents-in-law as well as our parents, or anybody that's looking after your children, or like even your boss, that if you're trying to make sure that you're exercising or you're leaving work early or on time, these sorts of things, right? So this is what we're really struggling with right now, is that it's really hard, especially in lockdown and with kids, to set boundaries, but also to say that you want something and that you have to say no to other things. If you are a people pleaser, and come on, hands up, my recovering people pleasers, the people that just want to make sure that everyone else is doing okay. The issue with this comes that we never want to say no, we never want to reject something or not follow through on something, or we never want to feel like a bad parent or a bad mum or a bad wife or a bad sister or a bad employee, right? And therefore we really struggle to actually just say no. So what I like to say is, rather than saying just flat out no, but no is also a full sentence, full stop, or period, done. It's sometimes that you have to say no to the good to say yes to the great. And that's a Zig Ziglar quote, which I love, 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 because it's really helping you to understand that in order for you to be great, to change, to grow, to improve, there are going to be times where you just have to say no to something that might be good. And it's not that you're going to be a bad mom, or it's not that you're going to piss off your husband, but that it's okay to want something more for yourself. Now, the second part is what happens when you fall off. Now, we had this conversation in our special exclusive 6-week Unicorn Challenge transformational group. The ladies are hitting a very pivotal week in the challenge, where it tends to provoke a few setbacks or curveballs, or life happens. And the first thing I want to say is reality doesn't care if you're following a new goal. Reality doesn't care if you're embarking on a new body shape change and transformation challenge. Reality is just reality. Your boiler isn't like, oh, can't break this week because she's trying to change how she eats and exercises. Your washing machine exploding can't say, oh, don't explode this week. She's trying something new with how she's working out. No, that's not what happens. Those things will happen because they don't care or even know that you're trying to follow something. So results don't exist in a vacuum. You cannot try to make changes or transform how you do things or your lifestyle or your choices in a vacuum of perfect settings. It's never going to be that way. So you have to have tools and resources to help you to deal with those setbacks and to help you with bounce back ability. And this is what's going to make you unstoppable. So when you come up against an obstacle or your comfort zone or a life's curveball, you need to have resources. And what I mean when I say resources, I mean the mindset resources. I mean your strength, your inner strength, your strategies that you have in place to still be able to keep going, right? So more often than not, women don't follow something enough to hit an obstacle and then learn that skill of consistency or persistence, or I like to call also bounce back ability, because we've never set a goal, we've never followed a plan to achieve that goal, and that when we hit this setback or issue, right, when we hit that setback or issue, that we don't actually learn what it takes to overcome it, right? We just go, and we maybe crumble into a self-doubt, self-inner mean talk. I can't do this. This is too hard, etc. Right? We just feel like a failure, and other people can do it. Why can't we do it, etc. But here's the thing. You've probably never done it before. So would you shout at a toddler that's trying to walk and has never walked before? No. Right, we wouldn't do that. So why are we mean to ourselves if we're trying to do something that we know we're going to suck at, because you just want to try to suck a little bit less every time you do it because you've never done it before. So why do you suddenly think that you're awesome at it, right? I mean, I just don't understand. Women are so mean to ourselves. We're so hard on ourselves and we feel like failures, but we've never learned the discipline of being able to get back on the horse and bounce back from a setback, okay? Bounce back ability. So what I try to teach in order to help you to be completely unstoppable is when life curveball knocks you down, what resources, what strategies, what things do you have in place to help you to, as Taylor would say, shake it off and get back up, right? So how do you do that? So for me, I develop certain tools and mindset things to help me to do that. From anything from journaling really helps me when I know that I'm going to have some sort of problem, to prep and plan, knowing that this could happen. And if this could happen, what could I do? So when you're not in the shit of it all, when you're not in that emotional crazy, that you're able to make a plan, a contingency plan if something does happen. Literally preparation is key. It's the thing, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, whatever that is. Yeah. But so preparation is really important. So that will help preempt it, but also knowing you have that. But having a plan B in place isn't necessarily a bad thing. But the other one mostly is I have a team of amazing people that I work with, but I also have accountability coaches. I have a business coach. I have people that help me, that when I do fall off, I'm like, God, I just hit the ground there. That like I just face planted full pelt And sometimes you need somebody to help you to put you back up again and point you in the right direction. You know, so there are tools, there are strategies, there's things that you can do to get you back on track. Everything from, I'm listening a lot to Mel Robbins right now and her 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 stand up, get things done thing. Also building little simple acts of consistency are really important as well, and understanding and learning the little simple acts of discipline. But for me, bounce back ability was the biggest one. When I first of all understood that I am going to face plant quite a lot, and that's okay, and don't see that as failure, because I've never done this before, so why do I suddenly think that I'm good at it, right? It doesn't happen that way. 2, that when I know that it might happen, that I maybe can feel it happening, or when it does happen, that I reach out for help first and foremost of somebody that offers me accountability and cheerleading and support, and is there to be able to go, it's okay, just dust yourself off, get back up, we'll help you. And I also love the mindset of the reset. So for me, it's like a reset of, okay, that happened. There's no way I can salvage that day or that hour or whatever's going on. I'm going to hit reset. I'm going to reset it from my mind, like literally rebooting your computer, and just get back on the horse for the next day. Starting fresh with a new perspective, a new commitment, a new intention just to kill it. And eventually the gaps between you falling off, doing all of this process and getting back on gets smaller. And that's what we want for you. And that takes a while. It's a skill set. It's a learned behavior. So right now, if you fall off and it takes you maybe like a week and you go through like a little pity party, we all do that, or crying, or all these things, which all of us have done, by the way. Every single one of us have gone through a horrible time. But trying to shorten that so that you can get back on the horse quicker is my goal for you. So I hope that was helpful. That's how we can make women truly unstoppable and help you to learn the steps to empower yourself. I can't empower you. It's not like I have a sword and I'm placing it on either side of your shoulders. But what we do here is offer you tools and strategies that you can implement to empower yourself to be able to be a badass, kick-ass female, because that's what we want for you on International Women's Day. If you have a superhero deep down inside of you, if you want to learn the 3 little known secrets to develop the strength, belief, and body of a superhero with Warrior Goddess Kettlebell training, we have the masterclass for you, kickstarting this weekend on Sunday. We have 5 of them all live that you can access over the next time. So come and join and find out more about how you can develop the strength, belief, and body of a superhero. Just go to warriorgoddesskettlebelltraining.com/superhero. Find out more, grab your space, come and join us live. You can also connect with us in our tribe community. You'll have access to that after clicking on that link. I'll pop that link in below. But if you want to find out how you can be truly unstoppable, you can develop that bounce back ability, that superhero belief, that's where you're going to find out more. So until then, have the most amazing International Women's Day. I look forward to connecting with you all again, same time, same place next week. And until then, bye for now.